1926, and old grads were gathering under those banners to talk about how fast they could run when they were young and get zonkered on Bloody Marys and vodka martinis in clear plastic cups. You going back to D.C.? I asked it casually, glancing around at the Radcliffe graduates. But my stomach wasn't casual when I said it. My stomach was clenched tight and full of dread. Susan shook her head a little vaguely, one of those little head gestures she made that meant neither yes nor no. "Chicken salad really isn't very good, is it?" she said. "No, it's awful," I said, "but the servings are small." Chapter 2. At 6 o'clock we were sitting at the counter in my kitchen, sharing a Victory bottle of Cuvée Dom Pérignon 1971. "Veritas," I said to Susan. She smiled, and we drank. My kitchen window was open, and the breeze that blew off the Charles River basin moved a few of the outer curls on Susan's dark hair. It had been sunny all day, but now it was ominous-looking outside with dark clouds, and the breeze was chilly. Between us on a large plate there was French bread and wheat crackers and goat cheese, milk white with a dark outer coating, and some nectarines and a bunch of pale green seedless grapes. Susan said, "I've taken a job in San Francisco." I put the glass down on the counter. I could feel myself begin to shrink inward. "I'm leaving tonight," she said. "I had planned to stay the night with you and tell you in the morning, but I can't. I can't not tell you." "How long?" I said. "I don't know. I've thought about it for a long time, all the last year in Washington when I was doing my internship." It began to rain outside my kitchen window, the rain coming straight down from the darkened sky, quietly, with a soft hiss. "I have to be alone," Susan said. "For how long?" "I don't know. You can't ask me because I really don't." "I'll visit you." "Not right away. I have to be by myself. For a while, anyway. I don't want you to know my address." Bubbles continued to drift up from the bottom of the champagne glass, spaced more as the champagne flattened, coming sparsely and with leisure. Neither of us drank. "You have a place to stay out there?" "Yes, I've arranged that already." Her hair stirred again. The wind was cold now and damp from the rain that moved steadily downward through it. One lightning flash flared a moment at the window, and then, an appreciable time later, the thunder rolled in behind it. "I called Paul," Susan said. "He'll be here in the morning. I don't want you to be alone." I nodded. The curtains at the kitchen window moved in the cold breeze. Susan stood up. I stood with her. "I'm going to go now," she said. I nodded. She put her arms around me and said, "I do love you." "I love you." She squeezed me and put her cheek against mine. Then she stepped away and turned and walked toward the door. "I'll call you," she said, "when I get to San Francisco." "Yes." She opened the door and looked back at me. "Are you all right?" she said. I shook my head. "Paul will come tomorrow," she said. "I'll call you soon." Then she went out and closed the door, and I was alone with my soul dwindled to icy stillness at the densely compacted center of myself. Chapter 3. When Paul Jackman arrived, I was still sitting at the counter. The champagne bottle was full of flat champagne, and the 2 glasses, half drunk, were beside it. I was drinking coffee. Outside the rain fell with undeviating purpose. Paul put his suitcase down and came over. "How are you?" he said. I shook my head. "Susan gone?" he said. I nodded. "Last night," I said. He started the burner under the hot water. "You sleep?" he said. "No." "You understand this?" Paul said. The water heated quickly because I had just used some. He poured the boiling water into a cup and added a spoonful of coffee and stirred. He always made coffee that way. "Yes," I said. I stood and went and looked out the window in the living room. It was raining out there, too. "I'm willing to listen if you want to talk about it," Paul said, "or I'm willing to shut up if you want to do that." "Talking may be overrated," I said. "Maybe," Paul said, "but you'll think about it. Whether or not you talk is just whether or not you share what you're thinking." "Smart-ass college kid," I said. The morning was a dark background on Marlborough Street, people going to work.